Let's get hopping.
Who even is she? Honestly, I'm clueless here. Heck, I don't even know who most of these people are. My last time in this game was back when Alice was, you know, the new kid on the block. What the... What?
Aren't you proud?
That was a solid 4 years ago, so safe to say I have some catching up to do. Now, Ray, she's a healer. She has bunny ears, rabbit ears. Paladins loves to make some furries in this game. But the main goal for me is to learn and master Ray. So what better way to learn something than to jump right into it? I was going to read what her abilities were, but I feel like I'm the kind of guy that learns hands-on, so let's queue.
It's time to choose.
Ray.
This is going to be a good game. I can feel it. Oh, let me heal. Oh.
Help me!
Guys, come on. Maybe these are new players and they think the objective in the game is to die as fast as possible, but it's not. Oh god, I can't let Croc down. Come on. Now run! Oh, he's going back in. Go, Croc. You got him. Easy.
Oh my god.
Wow. I kind of want to play the tank now. I want to blow people off the map. Easy. And I got the final kill. You're really gonna run away after you ended my friend? I feel like I don't know how my ult works. Dang. Fernando. Nice to see you here. Yup. This was honestly a little too easy, but that's what happens whenever I join any game. Let's get real here. Winning that last game, yeah, it was cool, but it doesn't make me a Ray expert. Not by a long shot. Today I'm gonna set some goals and I'm aiming to tick off as many as possible before we're done here. Now, these goals may look like I'm playing a game of bingo, and that's because that's exactly what's happening. I want to clear at least one row before curtains close on this video. If I can fill out that entire bingo card, well, then I think I can call myself a master. Let's learn her abilities and go into the practice range and learn more about Ray.
Time to save the day!
After totally acing that match with her, I was like, alright, let's dive into the practice range and get cozy with her moves. Oh, look at that. And then I got all creative, started cooking up a wicked deck for this character. I'm forgetting what envelope is. Oh, it's the speed stuff. I don't know what cards are good. And then I came across this card. Linking to a new target reduces all your cooldowns. But can't I just spam this and get my cooldowns back? What? It has to be OP. I want to try it. Now that I've made the ultimate Ray deck and put in some serious hours at the practice range, I feel totally confident that I can go straight into a few more matches. I know she's here somewhere. Oh! Just easy, man.
We lost? Cut the video. Just cut it.
Even though my stats seemed decent, I had this feeling that I was still missing something. So that's when I decided to look up a video on how a few people play Ray.
Hi guys, Frost Fang.
Okay, I'm just gonna make my own unique deck. Totally not copy each card of his. Main? After playing Ray for a little bit, I was able to unlock all of her talents. And there was an enemy Ray, so I checked on what talent she was. What'd she go with? Air link. Okay, cool. This match started off like any other. The Eevee dives in, fails, but was ambitious. After the tank gave me the okay to go ahead, I pushed out with a few of my teammates. I noticed Eevee was heavily focusing on the sniper, so I killed him ahead of time. I noticed our Drogos kept pushing in, so I pushed up with him. And I saved him. In result of doing so, our entire team died. But it looked like this fight was gonna be a loss. There were 5 of them and 3 of us. There was something in me that just told me to keep trying, and the enemy desperately fought back. But in the end, we won that one. And then, something beautiful happened.
Capture point spawning in 15 seconds. I'm on it. 5, 4.
After wiping my tear away, we got back into it. I was getting used to Ray and I was starting to understand her. And I feel like the enemy tank started noticing because she gave up. And she made the enemy Ray use her ult. After hearing her ult, I knew I had to go in. So I took her out. As the payload inched forward, I glanced at my tank, who was close to ascending to the heavens, so I pushed Q and I saved his life. As you might have guessed, we won that game. And guess what? I didn't visit the respawn room once during the game, and not to mention, I out-healed the enemy Ray. Now, this was great and all, but I still haven't completed one row of bingo yet. I need to play a few more games. Alright, we're reaching the end of this wild ride, but before we wrap it up, let's dive into my final thoughts and a quick bingo card review. After a few more matches, here's how the card ended up looking. Now, don't be fooled, it might not seem like a bingo at first glance, but that's because I goofed up a little bit and forgot to mark a few squares. So here's the updated bingo card, and bingo! While it might not be a full card, remember, it's all about the journey and not the destination. I've got to admit, it's been a hot minute since I've genuinely enjoyed playing a character in a hero shooter. I mean, I've clocked in over 1,000 hours in Overwatch, I've played Apex before, and these days I find myself leaning towards Paladins in my free time. You know what? Ray, in my eyes, seems like she's a very unique and fun character to play. I had a blast denying enemy ults with my ults, and watching the health orb bounce from teammate to teammate was oddly satisfying. So I've scoured the internet for some opinions, and it seems like the majority agrees that Ray is a well-rounded support character. But nobody's perfect, right? So some people did say that keeping your beam blocked onto a teammate can be a little tricky, and Ray's hitbox is taller than a skyscraper. You could be crouching behind a box, but if a single strand of hair is sticking out, you'll still be catching bullets. Throughout my matches, I also noticed quite a few Ray players out there, so I reckon it's safe to say that she's pretty decent. She might even be my favorite so far. I need to hold back a little bit because I've still got 11 more support champs to put through the ringer, and a whopping whopping 58 champions left to master. Now, before you start thinking that I'm a huge ego maniac and I think I'm a pro raid player, let me tell you, I've got a long way before I can claim that title. But she's definitely fun, and I'd recommend giving her a spin if you wanted to try out a new champion. With that said, I just want to thank you for sticking around and watching. I am going to be documenting my journey with every single champion in Paladins, so if you'd like to see that, subscribe if you want to join in on that. Alright, my DoorDash order is waiting for me, so I have to go. I'll see you in the next video.